On a creative level, like for me, like it's been a little bit more difficult. I know like a lot of people say like with us being home a lot, like that's a good thing because it's like you forced to kind of like just be creative and work on your craft as much as possible because ain't nothing else to do. But for me, you know, I got a lot of kids. I raised 3 kids and stuff like that. So and they be home a lot because obviously it's a pandemic. So we all in the same house. So like for my creativity, a lot of times I need like a lot of quietness to really create. So it's been kind of harder for me because I can't really focus as much as I want to. But I still find a way to get through it as well. Like, even if the kid, because a lot of times the kids they be going on the weekends and stuff. So like, that's my time to really get in the craft and stuff like that and really get it going. Like, I just figure it out. Like you said, like when the kids go to sleep, maybe at 12, 1 o'clock at night, I'm up writing music or on breaks or early in the morning. Like you said, just figuring out, even if I got to go somewhere else and write music, like there's been times I went to my mom's house and wrote some music just to get that peace of mind, like that space.
Oh, honestly, it was limited for a long time too, cause like the studio I record at most of the time, like that was pretty much closed for like the whole COVID for like 4 or 5 months, and I'm like, dang, do I just go to somewhere else and record? Do I go somewhere else and record, or do I just say like fuck it, like I hold on and like just wait? Cause like I'm kind of like real particular how I want my shit to sound. Like so, like it's one engineer I really fuck with because I feel like he crafts my stuff out the best. So like for me, it's difficult to like go to other studios and stuff like that. But like at the end of the day, you still gotta work. So it's like you gotta give other people chances, stuff like that. So I've been finding other places to record, and then the place that I usually record, they just start opening up again. So I'm back working there as well. I feel like even before this, you needed the internet. It's like no ways around it. Like, you know, back in the day, it was a lot of footwork and street teams and stuff like that. But right now, like internet, because on the internet, you can reach the world. No, of course not. If you post something, it's like, it ain't like guaranteed to blow up and you get a million views or anything, but you at least have the opportunity for that type of exposure. You know what I'm saying? Like to have people in Europe or Africa bumping my music. That's through the internet. That's not through just word of mouth. If it was through word of mouth, nobody maybe from Africa or somebody will ever hear my music. So like you said, the internet is very important as far as like getting the music out there and people like knowing that your music on like Apple Music and Spotify so they could find it. Merch and stuff. Like during the pandemic, I sold like 50 shirts and like 50 snapbacks. So I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't no internet. And I was doing that before the pandemic, but even through the pandemic, I was still making them moves. When I couldn't record music, I still found something to do. So I've been rapping like 17 years. I started rapping when I was 12, and my story comes from like I was in health class, and like the health teacher wanted us to write a rap about health, but she like, if you can't do that, just write a rap, period, which I thought was cool. So I wrote a little rap. I had like a crazy Michael Vick bar. This when Michael Vick was the face of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be like Vick. So I had like a crazy bar. All the kids went crazy for that. So then I started rapping moving forward and stuff. And I used to do like how like Will Smith first came on the scene when he was the Fresh Prince, like drilling girls and stuff, like comedy rap. But then like as I got older and stuff like that, I started like getting more serious about it and like really wanting to rap better and stuff like that. And like my name come from my brother. My brother nickname was Sleep. And when he passed, like that's what made me really go hard with music. My brother passed when I was 15. He was 18. And dudes around the neighborhood used to come like, what up, Lil Sleep? What up, Young Sleep? And I used to hate the name. Like, man, don't call me that. But now I realize like, damn, I don't got no rap name. So I'm like, fuck it, I wrote the Young Sleep. And then like, sometimes you like, fuck, we go short of the YS. So the YS always been around, honestly. I actually ran with YS a little bit more. But then as I got older, I kind of like transformed it a little bit more to Young Sleep. And I think eventually we go drop the Young off and just go by Sleep eventually. But like that's how my story been rolling. Like since 15, I've been serious about music, but I've been doing it for 17 years and I'm still young. And I feel like I still ain't reached my peak or none of that yet. Yeah, so like my brother was my hero, to be honest. Like my whole brand is based off my brother. Like my brand is called Sleep City. So like when my brother passed, because my brother was out in the street a little bit, they pretty much named his area, his hood after him. They used to call it Sleep City. But then I turned it into a brand with music and everything. Like I had a mixtape years ago called Sleep City, and I had his face on it a little bit, and the graphics wasn't that good because, you know, I'm young. At the time, like I ain't no great graphic designers and stuff like that. But as I got older and I'm still building, everything was Sleep City. From clothing, on my clothing, I got snapbacks. I got like my gold chains in his name. Everything is based off my brother. Like my brand is built off my brother. Like I turned his name into a brand so nobody can ever forget him. Like everything I do is
based off my brother as well. Like that's so for him, like me representing my brother, like everything is for him in a way.